Hey ladies, I'm here today to talk to you all about Younique's blusher. I love these things for a gazillion reasons, but I'm gonna share with you my top couple reasons why I like them. One, they're mineral based. Two, I love the packaging. It's a nice, hard, compact package. It has a really nice mirror and there's a lot of product in here. Three, it's pressed powder or pressed blusher powder. I just find for myself, it's much easier for me to use pressed blush. The loose stuff, I feel like not only can it be a little bit messier, but two, I feel like with the looser powder for a blush, I have a harder time evenly distributing it. Like I have a harder time getting it distributed on the brush, which then gives me a harder time to apply it. Four, these are so highly pigmented that these last forever. I got this when I first started with Younique, so several years ago. This is still my first and only one I purchased in this shade. And for the first year, I only had this shade, so I used it every single day. Now I've added a lot more and I use more in between, but I still have this much left. Like I said, the first year, this is all I used. Five, these blushers are super versatile. I feel like every single shade that Younique has can be worn by every skin type, whether you're super pale or whether you have a darker skin tone. These will work for everyone. I know what you're saying. You're gonna see some of these colors and you're gonna be like, nope, it's too bright for me. It's too dark for me with my pale skin. I wear them all. You can wear them all. The secret is just going to be applying them with a lighter hand if you're paler skinned, or with a heavier hand if you're got a darker skin tone. But I'm telling you, you can wear every single one of these shades, all of them, and they'll look really great. So those are my top 5 reasons. I want to introduce you quickly to all of the shades that Younique offers. And we're going to start with Sweet. Sweet is my bestseller, has always been my bestseller. I think because it works really gorgeous. Really gorgeous on every skin tone. It's not, just by looking at it, it's not really too scary or out of the box or out of the ordinary. It's a really nice neutral. If I have some sort of eyeshadow on, I'm like, man, I just don't know which kind of shade of blush to pair with it. This is my go-to because it is so neutral that it goes with absolutely everything and it goes well with it. So again, my bestseller, it works for all skin types, super neutral, and just a really pretty shade. I would say it's maybe like a rose shade. Next, I have this Scandalous. I have it in here somewhere anyway. Scandalous. This is a really pretty deep rose shade. You see it's quite a bit darker than Sweet. Here it is. There's the difference. It's quite a bit darker. My light skin ladies, you can wear this. I wear this a lot, but you can tell it just takes a little bit of color on me. If you're darker skinned and you really like Sweet, this will look great on you too. My chiffon ladies and up that have Sweet, you will really like this because it will take less product than you're using with Sweet because it is a darker shade. And it's gorgeous and it goes with everything. So this is Scandalous. This is one of my favorite ones too. And like I said, and I've used this several times, it just takes such a little amount. So that is Scandalous. Next up, I have, let's see, Seductive. This is probably the favorite I have. I like all of these, so I'm gonna say favorite a lot, but this is my #1 favorite. This is Seductive. It is like a mauve rose. I refer to it kind of like a berry. And maybe that's because that's what I tend to kind of wear it with. If I'm wearing a berry shade of lipstick, a purple shade of eyeshadow, lavender shade of eyeshadow. If I'm going with more of a berry-ish palette, this is what I choose every single time to pair with it. It's such a gorgeous color. It takes a little bit. Again, it works for every single skin tone. My lighter ladies, you don't have to be scared by the shade because it's just so gorgeous. Isn't that pretty? It's just such a gorgeous shade. and my favorite right now. And I use it all the time. I probably use this shade more than any other shade that I own. And look at it. It looks still brand new, like it's hardly been used. I mean, these pigments, they're just so pigmented. This one is Sophisticated. It's like an apricot coral. And you're gonna see this and you're gonna think, oh my gosh, it's so bright, I'll never be able to wear it. But it's gorgeous. Look at this. Isn't that pretty? And it looks really dark, right? Like people my shade could not be able to pull this off. Guess what? I have it on today. Isn't that pretty? And it looks just fine. Doesn't look too dark, doesn't look too scary bright. It's a really pretty coral shade, and I'm totally pulling it off, and I'm totally pale. I've gotten 0 sun this summer, and I will be this shade unless I use my sunless tanning products all year round. And again, I use this quite a bit anytime I'm wearing a coral lip, or a lot of times when I'm using Unapologetic Splurge or Defiant Splurge, you know, if I have some sort of orangey eyeshadow, but definitely with a Lucid lip gloss or you know, a coral base lip. This is my go-to. Isn't that pretty? And again, this looks brand new. It's just because it takes such a little amount, because it's highly pigmented and because it's a bold color, so being so light-skinned, I don't have to use a lot. But I can still use it and it looks good. Then I have Stunning, which is a super bright pink. This is the one that I have not used yet. I just recently purchased it because I didn't have it and I thought, my gosh, I need it. Summer is around the corner. This is the time for me to add it to my collection. I'm not sure why. I never purchased it before because it's a really pretty pink, but this is it. It's really bright. It's gonna be perfect for summer. Again, every skin tone will be able to wear this. It's just a really fun shade. So I'll let you know when I first use this. All right, then we also have Metallic Blush. These come in a different container, still a hard compact, but it's smaller. See the size difference? And it's metallic, so it has some shimmer to it. This one is Serene, which is a metallic light pink. I'll show you. Isn't that pretty? Still has the mirror, still has a lot of product, and it's still highly pigmented. It just has some really, I don't know if you can tell, really pretty shimmer. They also have a darker one that I don't have for some reason. I have Supported, which is no longer available, but we have another shade of metallic that's a little bit darker than this. Either it's like a, probably more of a probably more of a Scandalous shade, so like a really dark, deep mauve, but metallic, so it has some shimmer into it. Isn't that pretty? I wear this one a lot. Just a little bit of shimmer to it, which is perfect for the summer. I also wanted to mention that this is my favorite tool to apply the blush with. This is the blusher brush. So of course it's my favorite tool because it was made specifically to apply this blush. It has an angled top, can you see that here? Which just makes it easy to precisely place your brush, especially if you're contouring and you're highlighting, and so you've got your highlight under your eyes and you've got your contour under your cheekbones. You really want precise placement of that blush in between, and this gives this to you. With this angle, it's easy for me to apply it right here on my apple of my cheeks and right up here on my cheekbones. I mean, it just fits so perfectly in there. So I would recommend this absolutely for the blusher. It's also really nice to use for the bronzer. You'll notice that I use my bronzer all the time as blush as well, for a real neutral color. And this is my go-to. Anytime I'm applying any product as a blush, this is what I use. It just makes it so much simpler. That's it. If you have any questions, let me know. This blush, actually all of these, both of these blushes are $29. And I'm telling you, you can wear any shade and you will get your $29 worth because it just lasts. It just lasts and lasts and lasts. You know, especially, you know, I have a really hard time like dropping these and breaking these, and with this hard case, it really gives you some protection. But just the pigmentation of these blushes just give you so much bang for your buck because it just takes such little product. That's it. If you have questions, let me know. Grab some of these. It's really easy too, like maybe this is time to try something new. Have a darker shade for fall and maybe a brighter shade for summer. I wear all of these shades all year round. I tend to match them more to my eyeshadow and to my lipstick than I do matching it to the seasons because I want to get the more bang for my buck and I want to wear them all season long. If you have questions, let me know. Thanks for listening. Bye.